Well, I'm thinking of going down there by that tree. It's over here in Amarillo. Big shout out to Julian, who drove me from McLeane all the way down here. I was talking with him yesterday. He was part of a family that was doing Boy Scouts selling popcorn out front of the convenience store there. And he saw me there today because they were coming there to sell one more day, and came back and gave me a ride all the way down here. About an hour ride down. And I'm on the east side of Amarillo, putting in a big old giant Buc-ee's. Look at all those fuel aisles from there all the way there. That's all fuel islands for people. And then the size of that Buc-ee's is literally like a Walmart, size of a Walmart. So a travel center for the size of Walmart. Stop, Freyja. And this place is behind a fence, but I can get underneath here, get my pack under and all that. But on Google Earth, it shows a massive giant hole in the ground here, right down there somewhere, but I can't tell if it's still there or not. It's like a cave of some sort. Like an old abandoned vehicle out there in the distance. It's kind of hard to see with the sun right in the lens. But yeah, this is a little rest area here. And I'm contemplating on going under and down in. There isn't really anybody in the rest area. There's like one truck over there and a big diesel here, but I don't think anybody would mind. Just gonna go out there. Did the ladies at Denny's give you all kinds of treats? Get a steak. Get some T-bones for you to enjoy while I set camp. Yeah, big shout out to the Denny's here at the Flying J. Kathy and the manager bought my meal. I haven't had a big breakfast meal in years. So I decided to have some eggs and hash browns and toast. And then, yeah, the ladies in there totally bought my meal. So I left them a nice tip. I did make a few bucks at the gas station over there today. I got to sit there for about, 5-6 hours before I finally got a red. And yeah, so I decided to come over here. I didn't want to go all the way into Amarillo. That's Amarillo out there on the distance. So I zoom in. It has gotten much bigger since the last time I was there. Like, none of those big buildings back there in the back were ever here 9 years ago. It used to be just a little four-way up there for Highway 25 that goes all the way down into southern Texas. There's a couple of truck stops up there, and the 72-ounce steak restaurant, if you can eat it within an hour or whatever, it's free. That was out there that way. But yeah, all of this is expanded. They put in big old overpasses, and it's grown a lot. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go climb underneath this fence and head down there and set up my camp. As long as people over there aren't watching me, but we'll see. The wind isn't too bad right now, so that's good. Alright, I'll get back with you guys when I set camp. Alright. So, we got down into this little spot behind the tree. It's in this nice little ravine. The big cave is, not here anymore. In Google Earth, it showed a big cave back that way, over on the other side of the tree along that ridge. But it looks like they've filled it in. So we got a beautiful Texas sunset. I love being out here in the big open like this because you get a 360-degree view of all the stars. It's absolutely beautiful at night here. So we're up in the higher elevation in the desert, and I mean, you can see everything, Milky Way, almost every constellation. Well, the 6 that are in the sky. And I'm talking about the zodiacal constellations. Which right now we have the sun in Scorpio. So we got sun's in Scorpio right now going down. So right behind it, up that way is going to be Sagittarius. You're going to have Capricorn. You're going to have Aquarius. You're going to have Pisces, Aries, and then Taurus will be coming up. Little freyja dog got some T-bone steak bones kicked down to us at the Denny's, so she's been snacking on a couple of T-bones, a bunch of meat on them. The ladies also kicked down a big old steak for her for free. That was pretty nice of them. So her dinner was paid for. My dinner was paid for. Yeah. Good night so far. Hello, Amarillo. And here's the spot that I picked. Where I came in from is behind the tree that way. You can kind of see, well, you can't really see it through the trees there. That's a rest area. This is home sweet home for the night. Ain't gonna be bothered, hopefully, and I know ain't no home bums coming down here because there ain't no home bum trash at all anywhere. I am technically trespassing on someone's property, but I leave zero trace, and I handle my morning business and bury it nice and deep. So, and that's even if you have to in the mornings. Usually don't. But yeah, this is a nice, quiet little spot. Like I said earlier, I'm east of Amarillo still, so. Ooh, let's get the rest of that sunset. Clouds are really thin. Supposedly it's supposed to be super high winds tomorrow, from 20 to 40 mile per hour gusts, and at times higher. So we'll see. My hat, I'm gonna have to be holding on to my hat. There's a little suburban, or it looks like an old Bronco actually. Like an early 90s or late 80s Bronco up there. It's kind of a cool silhouette shot through the camera. So yeah, I'd like to give a big shout out to a very old friend. We had about a 20-year brotherly relationship. My friend Matt Grayson. I appreciate the kick down. We had a bit of a falling out about 15 years ago, or yeah, somewhere in there, 10 to 15 years ago. And we are starting to talk, make amends. Him and my buddy Sean that's in Florida, all three of us were family. I mean, tight brothers. And yeah, stupid shit got in the way, and you know, stupid stuff happens and people get upset. I get upset. He got upset. And it was at a time when I was just done with people and was just done with putting out to friendships, done with dealing with people, done with dealing with girls, done with everything. And that's right around the time I took off, became a truck driver. And then after that, hit the road with a backpack. And, you know, the years go by, we grow, we learn from life that holding all these resentments and anger towards people just hurts yourself more than anybody. I mean, it causes cancer, you know. There's a psychologist, what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember his name. Something Gabor. Mate Gabor, I think. Dr. Mate Gabor, something like that. And he has hours of talks on YouTube about how different traumas and angers affect different organs and actually cause cancer. And holding on to these angers and trauma and never dealing with them definitely leads you to a path of disease, dis-ease, and health just goes bye-bye. And so I'm glad that him and I are talking, making amends, and I look forward to a better future with our friendship, because we were like brothers. I mean, he was more of a brother than my own brothers. So yeah, growing up, gotta drop all the stupid bullshit and just let things go. Don't let it sit inside, because it'll eat you alive and it will kill you. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Especially when you have such strong bond and strong relationship with somebody, to throw that all away. And yeah, people need breaks, I'm taking breaks from friends a lot. And I'm sure friends have taken breaks from me a lot. And it's just part of life. And I do love the guy. He's, like I said, was an absolute brother, is an absolute brother. And I'm letting stuff go. I'm growing up. I don't want to hold that in no more. So, Matt, big shout out to you. Thanks for the kick down, man. It definitely helps along the road here. But yeah, we're having a beautiful sunset here. Just let all the negative energy go down with the sun. Let it send it right to the sun and let it burn right up. Sorry, my cig keeps going out. And the sun is down. Getting darker. Getting darker. Darker. Looks like Freyja's tore up bone number 2. Did see a lot of wildlife scat around here, so hopefully we don't get any visits in the night by anything threatening, which I doubt we will. Freyja tends to keep things away, or she goes after them. But yeah, that's about it. Sun's already down. It's just the afterglow. I'm gonna chillax and get ready for bed. Because these days I operate with the sun. Sun goes down, I go down. Sun comes up, I'm up. Well, everybody, I guess that's it for the night. You gonna say goodnight, Freyja? She's too busy working a bone. All right, guys.